Hi, Devanya. My name's Chris. I'm gonna be your nurse for today. How are you feeling right now?
Stomach kind of hurt, I went to Taco Bell after drinking with my boyfriend, and I was throwing up and got crampy, and I had diarrhea. It was bad. You got a sick?
I'm sorry. I don't smoke. But while we're waiting for some other tests to come back, do you mind if I ask you a few questions?
Yeah, like what?
Well, I just want to talk to you about your alcohol and drug use.
Okay, yeah, what's up?
Um, we ask everyone who comes in these questions to see if their behavior is risky or potentially dangerous to their health. And so is that okay?
Yeah, that's cool.
All right. So have you ever or do you use tobacco products?
Yeah, I use tobacco. I smoke cigs, roll up sometimes.
Okay. What products or what tobacco products do you normally use?
I use cigarettes. I smoke cigarettes, and then I roll up with cigarillos.
Okay. Um, have you ever used marijuana or any other maybe recreational drugs, like maybe some misuse prescription drugs?
Yeah, I smoke marijuana, but I don't do the prescription thing. That's for the others.
Okay. Um, so, in the past year, have you ever had, maybe 3 or more alcoholic drinks like beer or wine, and so 3 drinks in a given day, or more than 7 in a given week?
Man, I used to drink, but it just messed up my stomach. It's just ruined it for me, It makes my stomach hurt.
Is it okay if we maybe talk more about your marijuana and tobacco use, maybe? Is that okay with you?
I guess so.
Okay. How often do you smoke marijuana?
A few times a day, like, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, or whatever.
So how many times, like, say, 5 times, maybe?
Yeah, about 5, yeah.
Okay. Have you ever maybe smoked more than you wanted to, or maybe meant to, maybe felt like you're kind of almost forced into the situation where your friends kind of pressured you into smoking more or something like that?
Yeah, peer pressure is a big part of a lot of smoking and stuff.
Okay. Have you ever thought about maybe cutting back a little bit?
Yeah, I've thought about it. It's expensive. I go kind of broke kind of quick.
Okay. Have you ever maybe put yourself or others in a dangerous situation while under the intoxication of marijuana use?
Well, it depends on what's dangerous. I drive high sometimes. I smoke and drive.
Is it okay if we talk more in depth about your, tobacco and marijuana use?
Sure, no questions.
Okay. So, I'm concerned because, your drug use is above safe limits, both your marijuana and your tobacco use. And it could be affecting your health. And we don't want that. So, what are some reasons that you smoke tobacco and marijuana?
It just makes me chill, and happy, It's just, it's gonna be legal in a few months.
All right. So you like smoking marijuana and tobacco, maybe because it relaxes you, it makes you feel good?
Yeah, happy.
Happy? Okay. Is, purchasing tobacco and marijuana, is that kind of expensive? Does it affect, your relationships? How does that, affect that?
Yeah, sometimes I smell like cigs around my boyfriend. He don't like it, but you know, whatever. And it's expensive.
What about getting like a? Do you have a job?
No, I mean, cause I went to an interview, but I smelled like tobacco, and they didn't like it.
So okay, have you ever thought about trying to give it up and maybe trying to retain a job?
Yeah,
And
I think about
stopping both that tobacco and marijuana use, maybe.
Yeah, I think about it.
So you said it causes issues, you know, with your boyfriend. He probably doesn't like it, and so how do you think smoking kind of, you know, affects that?
I mean, he says he don't want to kiss an ashtray, and I was like, but it's a pretty ashtray, you know. I'm just saying.
Okay. Does your boyfriend, you know, get upset because you spend too much money on tobacco and marijuana, and how it makes you kind of happy and more relaxed?
I mean, yeah, he says I get lazy from the marijuana, you know, but I just like to chill, watch Netflix, you know.
Has it affected, you know, any other aspects of your life? Like, how is school going for you?
Well, I missed a lot of class because I just haven't been feeling it, you know.
Yeah.
I don't remember things too well.
Okay.
You know.
So I understand that smoking seems that it maybe could jeopardize your academic life, as well as, you know, retaining a job. So I'm concerned with the effects that smoking has had on, like, your personal life and the effects that it could have on your health, especially your health. So would you like to consider cutting back?
Yeah, I would consider it.
Okay. Alright, so here's a ruler, and on this side it's 0, meaning that you're not ready to change.
Okay.
And over here is 10, meaning that you are very ready to change. So where would you place yourself on that?
A 4.
4? Okay.
Okay.
So why did you pick a 4 and maybe not a 2 or a 3?
I mean, I've tried to stop smoking, but then something just gets to me, and then I'm just like, man, I need a cig, or I just need to go smoke some bud. Something just gotta happen. You know, I've been thinking about changing, but it's hard.
Alright, so what steps do you think you could maybe take in that direction of maybe, you know, cutting back and stopping that tobacco and marijuana use?
Well, a lot of my friends, you know, smoke bud, and they sell bud, or, you know, they smoke cigs. So maybe I could cut back with hanging out with them. Yeah, that's
Okay.
too much time.
That sounds like a good start. So you said you smoked, you know, relieve that stress, and it makes you kind of feel good. So what are some other things that you could do that you that you enjoy to do, that could maybe help, you know, with that?
I used to run.
Okay.
And once I stopped, you know, I gained pounds, and it's just, really feel like running anymore.
Okay. So then maybe you could get back to the gym and start like doing morning runs or night runs and see if that helps.
Man, you know, I can try that. It might be okay. I think that might work out. I'm missing something.
Yeah. So I know this can be hard, but I appreciate you sharing this with me. Can we schedule something with your regular doctor, and we could look into a support group if you're interested?
Yeah, we can check out some support groups. I think that might be okay, you know.
Okay. Alright, well, I'll give you information on possible groups. Again, thank you very much for sharing your information with me. I'm going to be back to check on you in a little bit. I'll have your doctor come check on you, and yeah, I'll talk to you later.
Cool. See ya.
Bye.